What's going on, people? Welcome to another live stream, a Toronto Hoop Talk live stream where we're watching Pistons Raptors for the second time this year. We're watching a game that I don't have a whole lot of expectations for. It looks like the Raptors got off to a good start, and we're in a bit of a rock fight as of now. But we'll see how long that lasts. We've seen kind of a pattern whenever the Raptors play good teams. And so far, the script is kind of going as you would expect. We'll see how this goes, though. 27-25. I'm joining the game with 2 minutes left in the first. BI just hit a tough turnaround jumper. Shout out to Jared. I got him backstage. I'm about to pop him on the stream in a second. Shout out to Sai. Hope you're doing well as well. What's going on, Jared? Damn, what an introduction.
Oh, hello there.
What's going on? BI to Scotty, 27-27. Jeez, Cade almost does the absolute most. Fucking lands on Jamal Sheds' head. Jamal Sheds.
Well, we beat you guys 3 times in hockey for the Paralympics too. We beat you guys in Paralympics gold medal game too.
No, I saw that. It's not acceptable, man. The USA has a hat trick in hockey.
And baseball too.
Baseball, we at least expected. I don't have a ton of expectation for the Canada baseball team against the US, but hockey, man, come on.
No, but you guys did put up a fight though. Lost by 2 runs. That's not bad.
Forget playing better in like other ways. Bro, if they just had infield defensive players, I don't even know how to talk baseball. If we just had no insane infielding errors, it was probably going to be a 3-3 game the stretch, because USA got a couple runs off just sheer these guys do not play high level baseball. Hey man, we can only hope.
Dude,
shout out to Will though.
Dude, I can't believe Venezuela beat Japan.
Did you watch Lakers versus Nuggets last night? No, I missed it. What happened? Also, yeah, man. Fucking Venezuela upset of a lifetime. And the Dominican Republic, they mercy ruled that team, no? Actually, maybe not.
They mercy ruled Korea.
They mercy ruled 2 people though.
I think it was Venezuela. Must have been Venezuela and Korea.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
And tonight is Paul Skeens tonight. First Dominican Republic.
Oh no, it was 7-5. 7-5.
7-5, yeah.
Okay,
Paul Skeens versus Luis Severino.
I was cheering for fucking Liverpool despite the Champions League implications. I'm very invested in Tottenham potentially getting relegated. So I was kind of not the happiest with that outcome.
What happened? Did Liverpool lose or win?
It was a 1-1 draw. Very frustrating, but
Arkansas beat Vanderbilt in the MSC champ.
RJ
first SEC tournament title since 2000. Damn, Arkansas.
31-28 now. Easy bucket by RJ.
I'm watching the Big Ten championship right now for college basketball.
Oh yeah, it's championship day in college basketball.
I'm watching Michigan versus Purdue.
Yeah, Michigan beat Ohio State to get there as well, so they're a happy campus. Anytime they beat Michigan.
If they couldn't beat Ohio State this year in football, they could beat them in basketball.
Nice buckets from RJ, man. Definitely looks healthy again.
Dude, your Raptors win last time? Oh my god, that was an amazing win. Comeback for you guys.
That was a lot of fun to watch, man. We haven't had a lot of games like that. 33 to
So who
30.
you have, Michigan or Purdue?
Probably Michigan. I'm just taking the bigger school there. I don't know college basketball that well.
It's the first 34 left. Michigan's winning 31-26 right now.
Oof. Mamu misses a good look from 3.
Is this back-to-back games for you guys or no? Or do you guys have a day off?
Cade, one-legged fading 3, and he knocks it down. 33-33. What a shot by Cade. Brilliant OT winner from. Hold on. Let me check out this winner. I didn't know that. I woke up late today, so I missed the Twitter timeline.
That was an overtime winner. That was insane for the Lakers Nuggets game. That was insane. And I got some Eagle news for you too, for your football channel.
Got it, baby.
He's coming back for one more year.
Hell yeah.
You like that signing?
For sure. Hold on. I'm watching this Luka winner. This is tough,
Luka
man.
did that.
Denver's got hit with 2 big overtime game winners within a couple weeks, right? Because Shea hit them with a winner, I believe. Now Luka. Damn.
Yeah, Shea did.
Damn, Nuggets.
Holy crap, this is a close game right now. Michigan's winning by 1.
Where are we in the game?
To be honest, 2-10 in the first half. To be honest, I always thought Michigan was a football college. Never thought it was a basketball college.
See, but you know what it is? They had the Fab Five. That was an iconic team. But they're also just like a money college. Like they are a very rich school. So they're always going to have competitive teams just from the standpoint of having money. Do you know that Michigan produces a lot of the American Olympic gold medal athletes? Like when it comes to sports like swimming and sprinting and shit, like Michigan is just generally an all-around good athletic school.
Same for hockey too. They develop some good hockey players too for college.
Yeah. Yep. Number 2 consistent. Bro, as always.
Is there any college basketball players in the NBA right now that played for Michigan? Is there any?
We'll actually look up a list. But Jez, there was a guy in my stream the other day who's actually from OKC. So a Thunder fan from OKC, which I didn't expect to ever encounter. But I now have an OKC fan, a local OKC fan in the community. Good for him.
Cool.
Because it's not even like they called the Cade bucket a 2. Yeah, it's not even like a thing where you picked your team and you might think during the bad years, like, fuck, I should have picked somebody else. It's like, it was OKC, you had no choice, and it panned out. So very cool for him. But they got the winner go over the Wolves. Cavs and Mavs in a close game. Pacers beating the Bucks. Damn, things are dark in Milwaukee. Yeah, I met him for the first time. Very cool. Very cool stuff.
I think Giannis gets traded at the end of the season.
He better. Scotty draws a triple team. Got to pass out of it better. There was an advantage.
I watched USA play FIBA qualifying matches. Holy crap, they crushed their first 4 games. Women's USA FIBA. Yeah. For women's basketball.
Current
Team USA
from Michigan.
Team USA is stacked. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige Becker. All of those are on the same team for USA.
Yeah, it's a super team.
And to be honest, Alam?
Yeah. Ooh.
US, I think Dominican Republic is going to beat us.
I get the hunch that they're the better team. I just get the hunch that they're the better team.
But
okay, so Franz Wagner on the Magic is from Michigan. So is Jordan Poole. So is Duncan Robinson and Karis LeVert.
Oh.
So there's some University of Michigan.
Okay.
I mean, Franz Wagner is literally a max player, right? So there's some quality coming from that program.
I know one player from Purdue is on the NBA is Zach Edey.
Yep. Okay, couple comments. First of all, Mamu got a new haircut. They moved the fade higher, and I think it doesn't look good. I think he's got to pick a different barber or give the barber some different instructions. Two, it looks like the Raptors are getting the Pistons to take a lot of
last
fouls.
year
What's that?
for Dallas Carter. Dallas Carter had 60 catches last year. Holy crap!
Wait 1 second. But yeah, dude, we're getting a lot of foul calls on Detroit. I'm hoping they can get into some foul trouble, have to play with their or tweak their lineup, like combinations. Hopefully this throws them off. But yeah, we need everything we can possibly get going our way against this Detroit team. Shit, Mamu misses the free throw. God damn, bro. So Mamu's not shooting well enough to jack threes like this as of late. And Scotty's battling his ass off on the boards. 6 offensive rebounds. I want to say at least half of them are from him. But okay, you were asking about Dallas Goedert having a lot of catches. No, he had like a career year in terms of catches and touchdowns last year, just not in terms of yards. Like he was our red zone weapon last year. So he got, I think, first Eagles tight end to get 10 touchdowns in a season.
Damn.
Yeah. And it'll make losing AJ Brown easier. Losing Goddard and AJ Brown would have been a lot at once.
Apparently, I've been hearing that the Patriots are interested in AJ Brown. The Rams tapped out of the AJ Brown talks.
What a block! Oh, what a change of pace by Quickly. Oof! Unfortunately, shot blocked. But great little move there to create some space for the layup. Not enough space, evidently, but yeah.
So yeah, I heard the Rams tapped out of the AJ Brown trade talks. So the only one that's in trade talks with the Eagles for AJ Brown is the Patriots.
When I saw that they were listed there, I always thought that kind of didn't make sense. In my head, they were Philly probably leaked that just to like increase the competition. I doubt that the Rams, if they were going to spend,
I think the only team
I doubt it would be AJ Brown.
I think the only team that's interested in him is the Patriots for AJ Brown.
No,
because isn't AJ Brown a Patriots fan?
Mm-hmm. God damn it, IQ, man. That was a good look. Gets blocked
so
at the other floater. Jeez. Okay, speaking of Michigan players, Karis LeVert knocks down a amazing step back there, man. Handed his face and everything.
So the other game that's on right now, championship, is the American Conference Tournament championship. Is Wichita State versus South Florida. Number 1 and 2. Wichita State and South Florida.
Wichita State, those are the Shockers, right?
Uh-huh.
Like their team is, I believe. Yeah, the Shockers. Okay, yeah, that's Fred VanVleet's school. Always supporting Wichita State.
I'm watching that game right now because the other game is in the end of first half.
44-39, 5-point game.
Arkansas tops Vanderbilt to claim second SEC tournament. Yep.
Bro, what the fuck, man?
Oh, the men's and women's bracket announces tonight. Ooh.
Oh, the bracket for March Madness?
Yep. After all these games, the last 2 games tonight.
Can't wait to put money in a pool that never comes back because I don't know what I'm
doing. Jr. 30 points, 11 assists tonight for Arkansas. First SEC player with 30 points, 10 assists in the last 30 seasons. Holy crap. So it's tied at halftime for Michigan and Purdue, 38-38. Not bad. My Celtics beat the Wizards last night, so.
Need these brothers Detroit to start losing. How far back are you guys from Detroit? I gotta build a habit of looking things up here as opposed to my phone.
I think it's 5 and 5, more than 5.5 games back from Pistons.
You guys can't see my phone. 4.5.
4.5.
Thing is,
And how many games are left?
It's not just that they're better; they're also a horrible matchup for us. So if we beat them, it'll be one time this year. That being said, we're not going to beat Boston, so that would still be some help for Boston's cause.
And we swept the Cavaliers this year too. The Celtics did. We swept the Cavaliers.
Yikes.
Yeah, this year. Yeah, without Tatum.
Yikes.
Yeah, Sports Center, the bracket, pathology, then NCAA Women's Selection Special for March Madness. My last year bracket was horrible. I
want to pull 1 year, and it's just because I picked the winner right. I think it was the year that I forget who it was. But I listened to a podcast that basically made it seem like there was one school that was way better than the others. So I put them as the winner, and I got so much shit wrong in the first 2 rounds. But because the later picks are more valuable, and I had that team go all the way and nobody else did, I won that shit.
The only bracket that I won was the North Carolina, when North Carolina won.
Yeah.
Last year, I had Duke. I was totally wrong. Clayton Jr.
Yeah, I would say I have 3 teams that could win a championship. I have OKC, Spurs, and a healthy Boston. I don't really think anyone else has a chance to win a chip. You could see a team make a Pacers like playoff run where they do a lot of winning, get to the finals, but I just don't see a finals win for any other organization.
Yeah. And plus, Vucevic is out for a couple of weeks because he fractured his thumb a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, he fractured something. By the way, how's your G League doing?
G League team?
Yeah, how's your G League Toronto team doing?
So the Raptors 905 are doing really, really, really well. The problem with the G League is when you do really, really, really well, your players get picked up. So the Raptors have had 4 players go to the NBA from their team. Olivier Sarr, which is Alex Sarr's brother, he got called up to the NBA. And there's 3 other players that got called up to the NBA. What was the other one? I can't remember the others. So this is the tricky thing about the G League is, the team is amazing. What that means is by the end of the year, the team probably won't be amazing. That being said, they got Markelle Fultz as of like last week to replace some of the players that left. So we'll see if Markelle Fultz can be good for them. But man, awesome team, which sucks if you care about the team winning, which not a lot of people will.
It's like last year, my Celtics made it to the finals. It's like last year, my main Celtics made it to the finals, but most of our players got called up and we lost to the freaking. I forgot what their team is. I forgot what the team we lost to the finals to.
Yo, where is? All right, Raptors in transition. Lob RJ to Mamu. Mamu misses the lob, and then Pirtle is fouled. Yeah, I don't know if Sandro Mamukelashvili is the guy I'm throwing a lob to in transition. That being said, the pass wasn't horrible if you're thinking about it like neutrally, but considering who you're throwing it to, you got to know, bro, Mamu's not a flyer. He's not going to soar.
Wichita State is losing to South Florida right now. 33-26. South Florida's beating Wichita State 33-26. So Fairfield is from Wichita State, right?
You saw the name Wichita. Did you immediately know how to pronounce it?
No.
Because I love when I hear people say Wichita. Oh, it sounds so funny to me.
That's what I said. When I first saw the team name when Fred VanVleet got drafted. I said Wichita State. But then I noticed, it's Wichita. It's Wichita State.
Yeah. Okay. Raptors pressing the Thompson, and the Thompson turns it over. That's why you press bad dribblers. Oh, Brandon Ingram missed a pass. Oh wow! That should have been an easy layup. Instead, we got a Mamu 3, and that would be good in most circumstances, but he's in the middle of a shooting slump. 45-42. Damn. G's number 31. Who is that? Javonte Green just out here not knowing what to do and jacking up a 3 out of just indecisiveness, and it fell.
Oh, I kind of like these Wichita State jerseys, actually. Kind of look like the Mamba jerseys like the Lakers have.
Yeah. Yo, so many fouls. I love it. Let me see if anyone's in foul.
I'll keep you guys updated.
Hell yeah.
See whoever wins this, and I'll go back to the Michigan game, see who wins that one, because that's a close game. That one's tied at a halftime right now.
Man, Detroit's so wild. They play 6 players off the bench. You know how an 11-man rotation is huge.
So Shea got 20 points again today, the 128th game with consecutive 20 points per game. Oh.
Yep. What a run, man. What a run. He got exactly 20, though. We cut that shit close. Quickly misses the second free throw. Man, Sandro did that too. We can't be splitting free throws against Detroit. Come on. Cade to Javonte Green. Thompson soars in, misses the shot. Would have been a tough finish for him. Scotty to BI. BI. Pump fake on Cade.
Okay, you said you're doing a football stream tonight, right? Before the WBC game?
I decided basically once this game is over, I'm gonna take like probably half an hour to get the stream set up.
Yeah.
And then what I'm gonna do, the stream is gonna be basically I'm gonna go through every roster and kind of just identify what I think the main draft needs are, which is I think an important conversation to have, because if you want to know what to expect from the draft, you kind of have to know what team is going to be targeting what. It's a pretty difficult thing to do because, like, obviously I can only know so much. God damn it, Scotty, bro. Make your fucking free throws. There's only so much you can know about every team, but I do my best to, like, try to just incorporate, like, stats, contracts, what I know from just eye test, and just kind of like narrow really. And I'm not saying like this is what they're gonna do, because who fucking knows what these GMs do, right? They sometimes do a lot of weird shit. I'm just gonna tell you what, like, if you look at the roster, like these are the parts of the roster where it makes sense to target these things. 6 for 10 from the free throw line this quarter, unacceptable. Detroit are so physical. They are so physical, and that's why they're a bad matchup, because we're a small team, dude. If we have a hard time with physical teams, which is why I'm surprised we're not getting our ass kicked. Like, we've got our ass kicked a couple times by Detroit, which is kind of just what I come to expect. But hanging in there so far. Uh, 48-47, 1-point game, 5:15 to go.
Holy crap!
BI goes around the screen.
Duke defeated Virginia by 4 points today.
Is Virginia good?
Virginia's ranked number 10, and Duke was number 1, and Virginia almost upset at Duke in the ACC championship.
That would have been a hell of a way to go into the tournament. 49-48. Raptors up 1. BI takes a tough shot, man. Tough shot. Scotty gets hit in the eye, as always.
And Cam Boozer won the tournament MVP, of course he did. Why wouldn't he?
Yo.
Why wouldn't he?
Poor Scotty.
Some people say he's gonna be bad in the NBA. Some people say Cam Boozer.
Boozer?
Cam Boozer. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard a lot of critics of his game.
People say Cooper Flag might be better than him.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The thing with Boozer is that, like, he might not be a superstar. I'm pretty sure he's going to be a good NBA player, but that's the tricky thing, is when you're taking somebody first or second overall, maybe third overall, you're really trying to get a superstar. Like, that's the whole purpose or like, that's usually the spot that you're in as a franchise when you're picking that high, right? You don't just need good players or good starters, but yeah.
Yeah. The 24th ACC tournament title in Duke history. Holy crap.
Good for them. Shout out to everybody watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
And make sure you subscribe to the Much List of Football, too.
Hell yeah. And if you're a football fan, I do football content on a channel called In Motion Football. Tap in there as well. Yo. The lineup is looking crispy. Man, I did it myself, too. I made it with my own hand.
What's your score prediction for WBC tonight for USA, the American Republic?
Give me 7-5 DR.
Who hits a home run off of Paul Skeens tonight?
Caminero and nobody else.
Caminero
only gives up one homer. I think Caminero is he's like young and naive, right? And like, you know how like sometimes, like for example, the players that are a little bit older, they might kind of like know that they should be scared. Oh, RJ, come on, bro. That was a good chance. Good look. 51-50. Cade in transition. Cade goes up. Scotty blocks it. Duran is there to clean it up. 52-51. This is
I can agree with that.
For like 4 minutes now. You don't ever see a 1-point game just keep ping-ponging back and forth. Here's the channel, people. But yeah, big up to Sai, big up to everybody else that supports, and lets people know how other ways that they can support as well.
People say the Chiefs are back since they signed Kenneth Walker.
Oh, cheap foul there. Again, I hate cheap fouls underneath the basket. If you're going to foul somebody, you got to hack the shit out of them so they don't get an easy and one.
Damn, this game is close. 1 point, 17 minutes left. So Florida's winning by beating Wichita State. I like the sound of that, Wichita.
Yeah, it's a pretty sick sounding state.
Where is they from? Like, I don't know where Wichita. Is it Kansas?
I don't know. Where is Wichita in what state? Kansas, yeah. Wichita is in Kansas.
So that must be the rivals to Kansas Jayhawks then.
Must be. Chiefs still need a lot more. I agree.
Yeah.
People are saying they're back from the standpoint of like
with the running back.
No, in their head, they're imagining Kenneth Walker doing what he did last year on the Chiefs, and they're imagining how good Patrick Mahomes would be if he had a running game like that, right? So, and I get what they're saying. My thing is just like they need to, other things have to happen in order for Kenneth Walker to run the way he did, right? Because a part of what happened with Kenneth Walker last year is that he was in an amazing scheme from an amazing offensive coach in Kubiak. But the other thing bro, he had like almost a 2,000-yard receiver in his offense, where that's the main thing. Like when you talk about stopping the Seattle Seahawks, it's not Darnold, it's not K9 that you're thinking about first, it's JSN that you're thinking about first and foremost, and you still can't really stop him. So like he was running in a context where the main thing was the receiver, and that's going to open up looks for the running game. It's like with Saquon last year. Part of the reason that Saquon went crazy is that like you can't target the run against that Philadelphia team. You have to respect AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
Yeah,
that makes sense, bro. In the Chiefs, the focal point is Pat Mahomes. It's just a little bit different. Like the context is very different. I think he's going to be a good running back. He's going to be better than anything they've had since Kareem Hunt's first stint. But it's not going to look like it did last year.
Yeah. And like with Isaiah Pacheco gone, too.
It's just not that simple for him to just pick up what he did in Seattle and carry it over to Kansas City. He might, but it's not a given, I don't think. But yeah, that's a preview of the football chat. Anybody here that's interested in that sport as well, if you want to support, this is the NFL channel, In Motion Football. We do have a basketball game going on here. We occasionally
I'm gonna say my
WBC.
I am gonna save my football talk for later.
Hell yeah. I agree.
Because I got some interest again with my Texans this offseason. But in the draft, what we got to do.
Yeah.
38-35, 16 seconds, 16:29 left in the second half. South Florida's winning.
All right, Jalen Duran at the free throw line. Chance to put the Pistons up 4.
I wonder who else is in the NBA from Wichita State. Dude, that That makes your tongue twirl right there.
Yeah, it is, dude. What was I gonna say? That Fred VanVleet's Wichita State team had like I think 4 or 5 NBA players. Ron, do you remember Ron Baker, white guy on the Knicks that had like white boy like Justin Bieber hair?
Oh wow, okay. There's 4 players in the NBA right now.
Bro,
Fred
Austin Reeves.
VanVleet, Landry Shamet, Greg Porter Jr., and Austin Reeves.
Yep.
Oh.
Yes, this is another thing to think about. And I was thinking about this as well, right? Because I was gonna be like, like offensive line. But when you think about the Seahawks offensive line, it's a good line. But like, think about how much people hate Anthony Bradford. And then the center there, I think, is also somebody that people have question marks about. Easy layup for Cade. It's just Gray Zabel is elite, and then their 2 tackles are pretty good. In terms of what the Chiefs have as an offensive line, I don't think they're that far from Seattle. They're like 1 piece away from being like right there with Seattle. Foul. Wait. They did not call a foul there? Nasty. Pack more and give him freedom. And then also, bro, like when you have a wizard like Clint Kubiak drawing up your plays, like it's not even like Sam Darnold has to sit there for 5-6 seconds. Like the ball was getting out quick a lot last year, which helps with the offensive line.
Oh, there's only one former player from South Florida is in the NBA. It's Chris Youngblood.
Shed.
He plays for the Trailblazers. That's the only player that got drafted by South Florida.
That's such a risky pass from Pirtle. Thankfully, it wasn't a turnover because that's an automatic 2 points going the other way. Ends up being 2 points for the Raptors. 58-55, 3-point game. 1 minute and 30 seconds left until halftime. Thompson. Yo, every time. Oh, what? He got fouled? You don't have to foul Thompson. Thompson is... Wait, is this one Asar or Amen? Because I don't know which one is which. I think this is Asar. Yeah,
Asar is
Asar, man.
Asar.
Like
Asar is
what?
Asar is Detroit. Amen is Houston.
You don't have to foul Asar.
Yes.
But he's a bad enough shooter where you can just let him shoot. Just don't leave him wide open, but come on.
I don't know if there's any main players that's in the NBA right now. Oh.
Asar misses both free throws, but tips the rebound back to Tobias Harris for an open 3. That's vintage Asar Thompson right there. 61-55.
Nice. I got 2 main players that are in the NBA right now.
Like from Maine or from like the University of Maine?
University of Maine. Rick Caruso and Jeff Cross.
Oh,
they're both 1984, 1994.
So is that Rick Carlisle is one of them?
Yeah, 1984 draft year.
Oh, good for him.
So no main from the year. I'm just looking through some stuff.
Offensive foul? Hell yeah. Offensive foul wipes away an alley-oop. Great play by RJ. Knowing where to be defensively. Yeah.
So Big 12. Let's see.
Timeout by Bickerstaff. I mean, it must not be. Challenge by Detroit. That's he's not going to win this challenge. This is just burning your challenge. But yeah, Will. So after this game, I'm going to be on the NFL channel talking about draft needs. Seattle's an interesting team to think about. Obviously, not going to stay on this for too long because we are on the basketball channel. But like Seattle doesn't have anywhere on their roster that's like a pressing need. Like, oh, this is a really weak part of the roster. It seems like they just have generally a bunch of areas where they could add depth and add more options. Because if you look at what happened to their roster, it got pillaged of options, not like linchpins, because you still have all the foundations of what makes Seattle Seattle, like JSN, Leonard Williams, Spoon, Emin Worry. Those guys are still there, and all that's still fine. The foundation is very much still in place. They just need to just add a little more pieces here and there. Drafting a running back at 24. Ooh. I don't know if there's a good enough running back for that to be good value. Like, I think whatever running back you could get in round 2 would arguably be just as good as the running back you get in round 1. I mean, yeah, if they go edge rusher round 1, that would be a sick way to replace Boye Mafe, because you could upgrade Boye Mafe with a first round pass rusher. Like, also,
you guys are playing Brendan Robinson right now.
Are you brothers not picking 32?
I think they traded their picks away, I think.
Yes. Failed challenge. Hell yeah. And then the other thing to think about with the Chiefs is that in the last 3 years, cumulative total, Patrick Mahomes is their leading rusher. Like, it's just good for Kansas City to not have shit running backs, because they've kind of had shit running backs for a while.
This is kind of funny.
Oh, if you have 4 picks, you're probably trading out of the first round. Like, I would, if I was Seattle, because I don't really need like necessarily like a superstar, and I need a volume of options, I'm trading back and amassing more draft picks. And like, let's say they pick at 32, trade back to like 45-ish, pick up some extra picks, and then just keep shooting.
What a block.
RJ turns it over. Great pass by Cade. Thompson with a open dunk in transition. Cade is so good, man.
No.
Damn, shout out your dog.
Uh-oh. Let's give my mother's home.
RJ drives, gets fouled. Free throws for RJ Barrett, 63-57. Hopefully RJ cuts it to a 4-point game, but he is very, very reliable when it comes to splitting free throws. That motherfucker loves hitting 1 for 2. RJ makes the first one.
Okay, update from the Purdue game. 15-50 left. Purdue's up by 7. Actually, never mind, up by 5.
Yeah.
Nope, now up by 7 now. Purdue's up by 7 with 15:40 to go.
Hell yeah. We'll run that for sure. Detroit's not in the oh my god, they are in the bonus. Cheap free throws to give up there, Scotty. That was definitely being aggressive there with 10 seconds to go is really not worth it. Like, the risk reward does not add up.
You want to do that game at halftime if you want to?
Yeah, let's do it. That goes for everyone else in the chat. Anybody that wants to play the fantasy basketball game we run at halftime, just let me know in the chat.
No way. Yale lost in overtime.
Who lost in overtime?
Yale.
Oh, in the Ivy League final, right?
Yep, they lost at Penn. In overtime.
Yeah, Pennsylvania University. Not Penn State, as we all are more familiar with. All right, 5-point game. Let's see if the Raptors can make it a 1-possession game before the break, but looks like we, as of now, still have a close game. We'll see how the second half goes. I do get the feeling Detroit's going to run away with it at some point. I'll say this. ball stripped from BI's hands. I will say this: I have a feeling there's gonna come a time where Detroit has like a 18-point lead. I don't know if it's gonna end up like that, but I do think that they'll get a bit of a lead at some point.
Purdue
Okay.
is up. Purdue is up by 9 with 14 minutes left.
You guys played this game last time. Jared, that your team won. So I'll go first. You'll go second. Jared is king of the court right now. The Brooklyn Nets come up, and I will think about this for 1 second. What position would I rather have free? I'm going to take James Harden.
Give me Kyrie.
Indiana Pacers.
Give me Paul George.
To be honest, I think Boston and Detroit are slapping whoever they get, like all options in round one. When it comes to that kind of a situation, I would mainly want to avoid Miami just because, like, I think Miami might physically be more of a wear and tear than the other teams. Like, I think they're getting the what the hell is that, Gio? That's a wild way to enter the chat. Are we talking about Grady?
Oh, wow.
Because Brothers' minutes are gone.
I think so.
Sorry, you picked Paul George. I'm going to take Sabonis.
Purdue is up by 11 right now over Michigan.
Pistons.
What is happening? Well, you could take You could take Cade.
Shit. Well, I think I have to go point guard. I'm going to take Cade Cunningham.
You know what? Give me Andre Drummond.
Ooh, this is a test. 34.1. That's pretty decent. Okay. Los Angeles Clippers.
Blake Griffin. 57-46 Purdue.
I'll take the claw. As a Rockets fan, I have to show this channel love. Damn, Kyle, shout out to you. Appreciate you for being here. I don't know if you're a long-time lurker, first time being active in the chat. But we love to always hear from other fans. Houston Rockets, man. That's just a team that needs a point guard. I wish Fred could be the point guard for you, but I think we kind of sold you guys a bit of a lemon with Fred because I think those last 2 years in Toronto, Nick Nurse played Fred VanVleet ungodly minutes, like just ridiculous, like 38 minutes a night, and it kind of cooked VanVleet a little bit. But yeah, man, very interesting team. Şengün and KD is a fascinating one too to have. Okay, you're picking. No, I'm picking somebody. Oh, I'm picking the Houston Rockets come up just as Kyle gets here. Look at that. I'm taking. Man said good streamer, bad team. Hey, I can't control the team. I cannot control the team. But yeah, shout out to you, Sean.
So the Celtics injury report just says is Nikola Vucevic right ring finger fracture.
If Şengün doesn't improve, I won't be mad if they use him as a chip for Giannis. Well, yeah, it's like you have to think about it. Like as a young player that gets drafted to a team, then gets like a max-ish deal and becomes like an important player, you're either DeMar DeRozan or Kawhi Leonard. You're one of two things, guaranteed. So yeah, when it comes to a player like Şengün, the question, you have to give him a certain amount of times to show like you're either going to be Kawhi Leonard, you're going to be the guy that we can rely on to get us that chip. And if you're not, you got to be DeMar DeRozan, and the chip that gets us that player. There's one of two things. You You got to show which one you are. Vooch has a fractured finger. How long is he going to be out for?
Ring.
Bucks want picks. Rockets have no picks. Rockets have picks. But yeah, don't you guys have? You guys have someone's picks. Rockets future draft picks. You guys have someone's picks, I believe. So 2027, they have a Phoenix pick with no protections. They then have 2028 their own, 2029 swap rights. Okay, there's just one extra, I guess. Outgoing
Look at Will
6-1.
When you have a chance, look at Will's comment, Vucevic.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I guess it's complicated because there's a bunch of swap rights all over the place. But yeah, there's one extra pick. So you guys are like, I think, in the green when it comes to draft picks. It's only a matter of time until Scotty Barnes asks out to play with his BFF Cade. I mean, yeah, you do have to be weary of how these things work in the NBA, right? If you're because everything I just said about you, either Kawhi Leonard or you're DeMar DeRozan, the flip side of it is that, like, you know, that's assuming that the player is always going to want to be on your team. If you're not living up, like if you're not meeting the player halfway in terms of building a good team, then that player will not want to spend the rest of their careers there. And with players in the NBA, it's always about that third contract, right? Because your rookie deal is one deal. Then you get your second deal when you're a restricted free agent. So you don't really have the ability to leave. It's in time for that third deal. When that third deal comes around, that's when the player finally has freedom and the ability to choose what they choose. So in the build up to that free agency, right, you have to be very realistic about, is this player going to want to be on our team? Back for the start of the playoffs? Well, that's when you really need him. CMB might be out for the season. See, like, it sucks because it's such a stupid injury. Because, like, let's say he had a hamstring injury, right? Then it kind of feels good where it's like, you know, it is what it is. It sucks that he's not playing. But that's the kind of injury that if you rush it or you mishandle it, you are going to, like, potentially wreck the guy's career or, like, his ability to hit his potential. A fucking thumb injury is just like, it just sucks that a stupid little thumb injury might, you know, hurt his ability to develop. That fit with a man and Giannis potentially, though, is kind of gross. Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. You'd have to have, and the tricky thing about that is that, like, assuming that you trade Şengün for Giannis, you traded your stretch five. I feel like it's pretty hard to find fives that stretch the floor that don't just destroy your defense. Every other five out there that can stretch the floor for the most part is somebody that just, like, nukes your defense to start with. So the centers that are good enough at offense that space the floor, but it's good enough to justify their defense being bad, those tend to be, like, very prolific players. So it's not like you can just find them. Scott Barnes alongside Cade and Duran is a dynasty. That's a hell of a defensive team. Like, that's a really, really good defensive team. I wonder, oddly enough, we're talking about a Thompson twin and spacing issues. If they trade for Scotty, I think they have to trade away Asar, because Thompson, Scotty, and Duran is a disaster from a spacing standpoint. And I think it would have the ripple effect of Cade not being as prolific offensively. But yeah, from a defensive standpoint, goodness, they're going to put teams in hell.
Go back years.
They're in the playing rough end to the season that was once top two. Yeah, the top two was definitely always a bit fraudulent, but you guys can talk about here. I firmly expected us to be a 4 or 5 seed. I thought that was fair. And I would have been happy for a 4 or 5 seed. I know you guys probably weren't here at the beginning of the year, but before this season, in the offseason, my main thing about the Raptors was I just wanted them to play good basketball so that the trade value of our players got to a respectable level, right? Because I don't think the world of this team as far as, like, its potential to be a contender. So my whole thing was always like, hey, if you just get people's trade values to like a respectable point, then you can shuffle the deck and make some moves and hopefully win a couple of trades and make your team better. But the issue is that Jakob Poeltl is one of the worst assets in the NBA at this point. $100 million on his contract, and he has a bad back as a 30-year-old. That's a disaster. Emmanuel Quickley is not living up to his contract. Now, we've gotten to the point now where there's going to be 3 years left in the offseason. So it's not this like mammoth deal anymore. And in next offseason, it'll be down to 2 years. That's way easier to deal with. But yeah, like I think there's a very real chance that if we pay RJ Barrett, that contract could age poorly. Who else? BI is on a short-term deal. But yeah, we don't have the ability to work with the roster the way I would have hoped. Hoping for our demise. Yeah, Abe, I would do the same. I would do the same. I want Barnes in Detroit, not gonna lie. Detroit has hella draft assets. Pistons fans have been super mouthy lately. This bad boy shit is so lame. No team in the East will keep them honest though. Yeah, I don't think I think it's just going to come down to them in Boston. I think the East playoffs are kind of going to suck until the Eastern Conference Finals. How are Cavs losing to Mavs? Yeah, that team's a little bit unserious, but also don't they have some injuries?
By the way, it's your turn.
My opinion on the Raptors is they can beat the bad teams when they go to team. Yes, yeah. So it's literally in the results. I think we were on until we lost to the Pelicans, we were on like a 13-game winning streak against teams below 500, which is again a very strong extreme. It's literally perfect. And then you look at our record against basically the top teams. So think Spurs, Thunder, Pistons, and Boston, and we only have one win on the entire year. Again, very strong extreme, but we're just one win away from having 0 wins against those teams. So night and day. Your point about physicality is well taken. Whereas like we have a lot of forwards, so it's like our backcourt is small, but then we play our forwards in the front court, so they're small in the front court. The only place we're not small is the wing, but we're small in the front court and the backcourt. Raptors fans out here crying the way Detroit plays defense. I don't know. I'm not on the online, I'm not on Twitter that much, so I don't read that much about like fan versus fan dynamics. But I will say like Detroit plays defense the way, in parts similar to how the Raptors were probably aiming to play defense when we were buying into the Vision 6-9 era of we're going to put Scotty Barnes and OG Anunoby and Pascal Siakam and Jonathan Mobo. And we're just going to put a bunch of forwards out there and they're going to try to go unleash chaos and try to get turnovers. So it's like, in a way, there's some familiarity. You should not re-sign any of your players. Well, there's a nuance here about the fact that like you re-signing players can fuck you as a franchise if you give money to players that basically become unmovable because of their money. But then there's also the issue of if you just let your assets go, you get nothing in return and you just tank, like just bleed value as a roster. And then the other part of the NBA is that there's a big middle ground where losing free agents does not give you spending power, right? So it's like if you're hovering around the salary cap and you let a player go, you can use the difference to get another player. But when you're like the Raptors and you're not close to the salary cap, if you were like, let's say we let RJ Barrett leave for free agency, it's not like we can then spend his money on another player. We just lost RJ Barrett and we have our mid-level exception the way we would if we had RJ Barrett. So there is there's nuance to this. Like it's bigger than just like, hey, if your team isn't good, let everybody go. The Knicks fucking have an easy time against us as well. How dare you Raptors to allow DeJounte Murray not Lucas stand over Jamal? Yo, I agree. I agree with this strongly. So this is my thing, right? I thought what DeJounte Murray did was so whack not to say that he shouldn't have done it, just to say that there should be consequences. You know, like there should be a response. Because this my thing is like, I think that's his career highlight at this point. And the reason I say it's lame is because like the main thing I know you for personally, like I remember the long rant he went on Instagram about how his girl just won't stop going to clubs. And I'm just like, it's hard for me to like view you as like a tough person after reading that kind of a rant. So it kind of just looks like to me like, you know, literally on the internet crying about your girlfriend, and then you have these horrible injuries and your career is kind of tanked because of your injuries. You're on a bad team. Like you're just very upset, and you found a moment to let that all go to a guy playing defense, because it didn't look like Jamal Shed was like talking trash or like doing anything like bad. Like I just don't understand like what he do for you to do that. And the reality is he did nothing. Jamal Shed did nothing to get that reaction out, because that's DeJounte Murray. Like he needed to get that off his chest. Which I just thought that was whack. Like, don't be mad at Jamal Shed. Be mad at the things you should actually be mad about. And somebody should have definitely held him accountable for that. Yeah, everyone, the Raptors should be traded except for Barnes and Ingram.
I'm thinking, man.
Ingram. Nah, bro. I think Ingram should probably be traded as well, because he's gonna be 29. We're not gonna be at a point of contention anytime within the next couple years. But yeah. Yeah, like but again, you have to get value out of that asset while there's value. If you let Ingram get to 32, what is his value, right? While he's on your roster, what is he getting you? Now, in our case, as a team that's looking to build, realistically, if Ingram's not going to be a part of your contention period, he's basically keeping you out of the lottery. So again, how valuable is that? I don't personally hold, like, that's not a big thing to me. Given the tax situation, I don't know why any player re-signs with the Raptors. Here's my thing. I think this is pretty overrated, because California's tax issue is horrible. And of course, Toronto's is worse. But it's not this night and day. Like, if it was this bad, I don't think the very concept of there being a team in Canada would even be possible. So it's like, you have to ask yourself the question, if it was this bad to where you're saying, I can't understand why any player would re-sign with the Raptors, why don't you think people decide not to? Like, surely the fact that it happens is proof of the fact that it's not this night and day thing. Also, the thing you have to understand is the players get taxed for the location of the game. Actually, I don't know exactly how, because I know in the NFL, right, they tax you for the location of the game. So your game check literally is going to be different depending on where you played. So like the tax differences are also like, people just put the percentage on the salary that they find on Google and get a feel for like, oh my God, this state versus this state. And it's like, well, first of all, the gap is going to be in your home games, because generally the road circuit is pretty even across the board. So the tax difference is also applied to half of the salary, assuming that the NBA structures their money the way that the NFL does. But yeah. I don't blame John, but because if you're not going to back up your teammate, why would I hold on? Why would I not want to have a moment? That's what I'm saying though. Like, this is where like I don't want people to get it confused where I'm like, oh, he shouldn't have done that. Oh, I'm saying do whatever you want to do. Like, I'm just saying people should hold him accountable. Like, if I was on the team, my reason for wanting to hold him accountable is because I think it's whack. Me saying I think it's whack doesn't mean that he shouldn't have done it. Because personally, I believe like, yo, let people do what they want to do. Like, I don't think taunting should be a penalty in sports. I don't think unsportsmanlike conduct should be a thing. I think literally if people want to be whack, they should be allowed to be whack. You just should be able to hold them accountable. Yo, how did Cade not turn that over? 70-67. 3-point game.
Oh yeah, by the way, it's your turn after the commercial.
Got you. Hey man, the chat.
Yeah.
Me and the chat.
Chest started buzzing. The
Yeah, the
chest
chat
started
was
buzzing.
booming. Roster construction is suspect. Definitely suspect. Damn, and one Jakob Pertl. Sheesh. He's starting to look a little bit
Purdue outscored Michigan 26-16 in the second
Massachusetts
half.
too. Yeah.
Michigan is down by 10, and I don't know how many more minutes there's left in the game because they're not showing that scoreboard right now.
Yo, you live in Toronto? If so, yes, I do live in Toronto. I grew up in the suburbs. But I went to school in the heart of the city. So I feel like I got a good balance of just like the different parts of living in the city. I will get to this at like a commercial because I feel like there's a lot to get into for this. Cade, fade away. That's a hell of a shot there over Scotty. 72-70, 2-point lead for Detroit. RJ, floater high off the glass. It falls 72-72. Tie game with 8 minutes left in the third.
7 minutes and 25 seconds left in the Michigan game.
Actually, though, but real quick, Kyle, do you live in Houston? Because I've been to Houston. Houston, I think, is a slept-on city because, like, I would say there's different kinds of food cities where, like, for example, I think what makes Toronto best part. Yo, I've actually played tennis at Moss Park. I'll tell you, that's a different story. But yeah, crazy.
I only been to Dallas in Texas. That's it.
Like, I think there's different kinds of food cities. The way Toronto is an amazing food city is in the diversity of authentic food. Turnover from Cade, him not on the same page with somebody. Oh, RJ. Oh, he got it to fall. I thought he fucked up with the pump fake because Cade didn't bite on the pump fake at all. 74-72. Rare Raptors lead against Detroit. This shit does not happen much. Thompson at the basket misses Toronto ball. But yeah, the diversity with Houston, bro. Houston's peaks are unreal because like the authentic Mexican food is amazing, right? The junky American Mexican food also amazing. The junky American fast food amazing. Jakob Pertl with the tip-in 76-72. The barbecue food is amazing, right? So it's like while Houston maybe like Toronto would have the benefit of like, oh my, you can literally get every cultural food to a very high level is amazing. But Houston's like peaks of like what it specializes in, all that shit is so good. Like I ate so much barbecue food. There was a taco truck festival in Houston while I was there. Oh man, I had a great time in Houston. The best part of Toronto's Moss Park. I played tennis with one of my coworkers, and I was telling somebody else that I met recently that I play tennis, and they're like, "Oh, we should play tennis because I work in your area." I was like, "Cool." They're like, "Oh, there's a tennis court that's kind of close by." I was like, "That's weird because I work in kind of a shitty area." He was like, "Cool." He told me on the day of that it was Moss Park, and I was like, "Oh, all right." When I was playing tennis in Moss Park, literally, if you look this one direction, you see a construction site. You look to your left, you see a jail. You look to your right, it's just a park with cracked needles all over the grass. Like that was a crazy experience to be playing tennis in because tennis is like the bougiest sport ever. It's so like upscale feeling and like I feel like a posh person playing tennis when I play tennis. But that was the craziest setting, the craziest setting to do it in. I live in H-Town and I agree it's slept on because everyone wants to talk about heck even Toronto, but yes, absolutely. Okay. Favorite and least favorite thing, weather. It's shit. Some people try to glorify cold weather. I'm not a huge fan of it. I actually don't even think it's possible to say that you can like the cold. I think you just build a resistance to it. Like you build like almost like a thick skin about it, but it's shit. Weather is horrible. Other thing I don't love about Toronto is that like and it's funny because I think weather impacts everything. It's a very expensive place, but when something is expensive and you're in -20, it just feels worse. Like it's a quality city from the standpoint of like again, I haven't even talked about the things I love about it, right? But there's a lot of great things about Toronto. At least you're spending and getting a ton of value for the most part. But the value of things are almost like in a way like less when it's cold. Like I love being in the city during the summer. It's amazing, right? But it's like you can make a day of like 4 or 5 things and you're gonna have such a good time. But making a day of 4 or 5 things in the cold is not the same because right, getting from point A to point B can be a little bit tough. The streets get real slushy. Something I don't like about it, and again, maybe this is about literally where I work and like where I went to school and whatnot. It can be pretty, like, I've literally just been on some sidewalks where I'm like, how is this a place that I can walk on? Like, how is this possible?
Damn, 5 minutes left. Michigan's down by 10.
Like, how is somebody not cleaned the sidewalk up? So that's the don't likes. I will get to the favorites after. IQ in transition, BI to the basket, 78-72. So Raptors have a 6-point lead, and it's off the back of getting into transition. I think I've seen like an uptick of that during this run. Well, we haven't turned Detroit over much in this game. It started to happen as of late, and that's why we have a 6-point lead.
But you guys are winning though.
I know, right? Crazy. I live in H-Town. Yeah, we've talked about this. Houston is a sprawling mess. Don't like the South. Maybe Atlanta. People are nice enough. Charlotte is so boring and sterile. So when you say a sprawling mess, it's funny you say this because this is what I picked up on is that Houston is one of the most spread out places. Like there's no such thing as going somewhere and knocking off 4 or 5 things you have to do. Like everything is so far from everything. It is a very spread out place. So that part I agree with. And I do think that that's generally a Southern thing. Like, you know, like you physically have so much space, so they use it. And now everything is spread out, right? If you like the big city thing of like, you know, you can fucking live your whole life on like 3 blocks, that's definitely not a place for you.
4 minutes.
Then I guess for me, is like I was seeing people I knew. So like I was going to like, I guess that kind of helped with like the people part of it is I don't even know how much I interacted with Houstonians that I wasn't already close with. Scotty with the putback, and it is now 80-72. I think
Purdue.
I think it's not a stereotype, but I think the quote for Canadians just some embrace it. Yes, no, we embrace it and we make the most of it, and we like are cheerful about it, but it's shitty. Like it's like coping, you know, it's like trauma, you know, like you can have gotten past trauma to the point where you can joke about it and be in the situations where the trauma occurred and still be okay. It's not painful, but it doesn't change the fact that shit sucks. Like, you know, that's how I would talk about the cold. This is true. This is true. This is true. Hey, so he actually was from Michigan first. So he moved from, I think he said Mississauga to Michigan and then to Florida. But yeah, okay. BI at the free throw line. Things I love about Toronto, bro. Okay, I genuinely think that any city that has the ability to be as diverse as this is special because it's like just the exposure is important, bro. I think the more you're exposed to in life, the more information you have, the just more well-rounded it makes you, and like your ability to make a decision is better. Like the more you've been around, it's just a personal belief that I have, right? So it's just like in Toronto, man. I've had a chance to be around so many different kinds of people, literally like all over the world. And then you talk about the food scene again; it's all over the world. And it's just like I've gotten to a point now where it's like when I meet people from other places, like I don't really get surprised by stuff. Like there's nothing a person could tell me about their culture that I'm surprised about, or like, oh, I had no idea something was like that. Like I have a decent enough exposure to at least know to expect. Cade misses back-to-back threes. Damn. Both good looks too. I feel like, honestly, I could place myself in a lot of different places in the world and feel at least comfortable. Like, for example, I have a group of friends that I made within the last few months of just people that are newly moved to Toronto within the last year. So it's like I'm their like Toronto friend, but they're all just like a guy from Ireland, a guy from the UK, a guy from the US, and a guy from India, actually. So it's like just this group of people, and I'm like super just like comfortable in that kind of a setting. If I ever had to go to another city for work, I would just feel comfortable. Like I don't know. It's just I don't really get caught off guard by certain things. So I'm a big fan of that. And then just other than that, like it's a huge city where like to a certain extent, the top of most things end up in a lot of these very developed cities. So like, for example, I wanted to take some comedy classes last year. So I signed up for a comedy class, Big 3 by RJ, 85 to 77. I signed up for a comedy class and I kind of didn't know what I was doing. So I just did a little bit of research. One place seemed really good. I signed up for classes. I then learned, it's a place called Second City, by the way, that this is like a world-renowned comedy institution. Like it exists in New York, Toronto, and Chicago, and it's produced a lot of talent for Saturday Night Live. Like this is like a real comedy school. Like I accidentally stumbled into a world-class thing without trying, because that's just kind of the perks of being in that space. And I think that that's fucking really, really cool. You might, again, like I know somebody who's taking a cooking class, and it's like you might just take a cooking class and the person taking your teaching your class is like world renowned. Like it can happen. If I'm a Pistons fan, this would be a bad loss because the Raptors aren't a great team. But the Pistons are better. Pistons are also a really bad matchup for us, and they have our number. And they've had our number going for a long time. What's it called? Even when they were shit, you could count on them for having like giving us trouble. They broke their 27 game losing streak, whatever, against us. And we were much better than them. Like Detroit kind of just developed this time period where they had our number a little bit. And now that they're actually good, they definitely have our number. So what is that? Dust tip? Oh, okay. No up and down for BI. So yeah, this would be a pretty bad loss for the Pistons. Cade. Karis LeVert. Swings it to fucking hell. That's Herter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Red Velvet plays for Pistons.
85-77. You get amenities in big cities. This is true, man. This is true. I'm a big fan of it. And again, like for example, like I was in school recently. I wouldn't even say I was in like the best program or like school for what I was studying. But when I looked up the people that were teaching my classes, like super impressive people, very well connected to a lot of different places in the world. Like I just think that if you're from a place like Toronto, and I'm sure this applies to like London and New York and other like super developed, very diverse cities, is like you're kind of like in touch with somebody who knows somebody almost everywhere. I think so. BI. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, finally a foul call. BI to the free throw line. Chance to make it a 10-point game. Now, what US city do you not like? So the US cities that I don't like are the Northeast cities that are kind of like Toronto. So for example, I'm an Eagles fan, so I go to Philly every year and I hate Philly. Why? Because it's just like, it's a remix of Toronto, just like Boston and all the Northeast cities, right? So it's just like, I don't know, when it comes to that type of archetype, I like Toronto. So it's like I'm comparing a similar thing to something else that I like better, right? So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like even New York. New York is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's like Toronto on steroids for everything in terms of the messiness, the size, the population density. It's like Toronto on steroids. But it's like the thing is like I live in a place that's similar to this, and I love where I live. So it's like it would be tough. It would be tough. Yeah. Just got food. Now you're up. Yeah, bro. Go get food again. What the fuck? Don't come back. When you were watching, it was a close game, and Detroit was mainly up. We're about to be up 12. I haven't seen it yet, but SofaScore just spoiled it on the screen. We're about to be up 12. Shed to Ingram. Big three from Ingram, 89-77. Timeout Detroit, 12-point lead, 2:28 left in the third.
2 minutes left.
What a run.
Oh, what a block, Michigan. You needed that with 2 minutes left.
Are you sure this score shouldn't be reversed? It really should be, bro. I have family in NYC and did my master's in London.
Michigan is down by 9.
That's cool. That's a really cool opportunity. I didn't get a chance to do any studying in another city, and I haven't really lived in another city either. Part of me kind of regrets it. Again, I'm in Toronto around tons of people that have done a lot of traveling and tons of people that have come to Toronto from other places. So I kind of have this itch. I just don't know where I would pick, but like literally, I went to UFT and TMU. Right, I went to the two Toronto schools. I am as Toronto as it gets.
And by the way, Cavs are down by 14 to the Mavericks right now.
Yeah. If we pull this, is the biggest win? Is it the biggest win of the season? I think so, because even though they beat OKC, in a way, there's less history with OKC. There's less of a vibe. There's less of a familiarity. And in a way, you can catch somebody that you're not familiar with and they're not familiar with you, right? Because just the sheer randomness of sports. But Detroit knows us very well, and we know Detroit very well. And in knowing about that stuff, we know just like how much they have our number and how much better they are than us and how much more physical they are than us. So getting the better of this team would be great. That being said, shout out to the Toronto nightlife, because these Detroit Pistons are playing midday on a Sunday, basically the morning after a Saturday night in Toronto that was like the St. Patrick's Day night, because St. Patrick's Day is going to be on a Tuesday. People did most of their partying on a Saturday. I was out in Toronto last night on a Saturday night, and the streets were buzzing. The streets were buzzing, and I'm sure some of these Pistons were a part of it. They're definitely playing like they enjoyed their night last night. I almost canceled.
By the way, you want to finish up our game?
I almost canceled the stream because I woke up with a pretty nasty hangover. But I got my shit together. That's honestly why I started a little bit late, is because I had to get my shit together. Like I had to like hydrate, make some good food, rest a little, sleep in. Like I had to fully sort myself out. Cavs are down 14 to the Mavs. What is it about today, man? The favorites are struggling today. Haven't lived in TO for ages. I miss it so much. It will always be home. Of course, man. Of course, it's a special place. If it's for you, it's a special place. As a Raptors fan, if they win, are you gonna be pulled back into the team is back crowd? No, because I don't think 2 wins, and I would say that I'm happy with the Phoenix win. Like the Phoenix win was a good win. I don't think 2 wins is enough to establish that something has changed that's so consistent.
Oh no, Michigan, you're fumbling. No,
our issues have
Michigan
been this entire season, so it's going to take more than 2 games. Now, if the 2 games turns into like 8 to 10 games, now I'm rolling, because now again you've established a trend, but we haven't seen a trend yet, so I don't know about that.
1 minute left. Michigan's down by 9.
Yes, this is everything Echo is saying here is absolutely factual. Shout out to everybody tapped in. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Toronto Hoop Talk. I'm live today. The next game is on Wednesday. I will be missing that game, but then the game after that is on Friday. So I'll be back on the channel streaming on Friday night. I believe we play either the Nuggets or the Suns. It's one of the West Coast teams, but it's a 9 p.m. Eastern start on a Friday night. So should be a fun time. Should be a fun time for sure. 79-89, a 10-point game with 2 minutes to go in the third.
You want to finish up our game after?
Shed has the ball. Yeah, at the break, we'll finish off our game for sure. Jacoby for 3. Yeah. Okay, man. Very happy to see Jacoby hitting his shots. It's been a bit of a run now. I would say for the last month, you can say that if Jacoby gets a good look, he's probably making the most of his opportunities. Oh, Sandro in transition gets fouled. I don't think that's going to be a clear path. I don't think it's going to be a clear path, but I wish it was. My TV is slower than the stream. Damn. Your TV is slower than the stream. And I think my TV is behind, and then there's obviously a lag on YouTube. So damn, you're watching it illegally, like very illegally, I guess. I'm kidding. Was making dinner and come back. Where I see the score, is this a yes? Well, I think so. I think it is. I think it is. But to be honest, bro, it looks like Detroit just had a hell of a Saturday night last night. It was St. Patrick's Day celebrations in the streets last night in Toronto. And I would say the Raptors are definitely playing well. It's not like we're playing like shit and Detroit is handing us something. We're doing our part, but you're definitely seeing a Detroit team. Like, it was an even game for most of the game. And then Detroit started turning it over. That got us in transition. That spurred some momentum, and we just kind of haven't looked back since. But yeah, does Ghost still haunt Toronto? Yo, okay, couple things here. I'm a fair weather baseball fan, which means that I only ever watch playoff baseball. So literally, that means that before the playoffs last year, I hadn't watched Jays baseball since the last time they were in the playoffs, like 10 years ago. So like Jose Bautista, Josh Donaldson, Stroman, that team, right? Mambu open. Oh, he dribbled the shot clock out, man. Fuck, dude. Don't pump fake. Just let that shit fly. So basically, also just random fun fact. Jose Bautista follows me on Twitter. Why? I have no idea, but he does. Mind you, he follows like 900,000 Torontonians. So there's also that. I think his PR team or whatever just said, hey, you should follow all the Blue Jays fans that follow you. But yeah, he follows me, and I was actually DMing him during the playoff run. He obviously wasn't opening them or responding to them, right? But I was just like, man, I need a couple homers from you tonight. So yeah, like I will say though, the Jays team that I watched last year in the playoffs, that shit, they definitely won my heart over. I was like, okay, I fucking like this team. Like these are some decent guys. I like they play really well. The George Springer home run, honestly, one of my favorite sports moments. And then again, like when the Raptors were really good, I was like 22/3. So like that run that the Raptors had took me from like high school into like finishing undergrad times in life, which was fun because I was like, you're a bit of an adult, you're outside, you're enjoying yourself, you're having fun, right? But it's like in my late 20s now, I'm like an adult. So like I actually was able to like, I was out in bars for every game with a bunch of friends. I made new friends. I was outside the Rogers Center after big wins, kicking it, hanging out with the people. What a block. Holland stuffed at the basket by Jacoby. 12-point game. 5 seconds left in the third. Scotty to BI. BI gets the ball. Stripped out of his hands with like half a second to go. So dude, that loss was heartbreaking, but all I could think about was just how much worse it would have been if I was a real baseball fan. Because again, like I was a glory hunter, like I'm not with the Jays during their periods of struggle. But I was, BI at the buzzer. Let's go. I don't know if they're going to count this. It might have been in his hand for too long. But as of right now, it's 95-81. Raptors are rolling. Let's see if they can keep this up. I think there's a 1,000,000,000% chance this was the case. But yeah, dude, this shit is heartbreaking. I don't think anything minus going to the World Series and beating the shit out of the Dodgers would erase that. Nothing is gonna, and I say this is because I'm an Eagles fan, right? So I feel like when we lost to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, we lost a game we should have won, and that shit stung. That shit was very, very like painful to think about. But then we saw them again in the Super Bowl 2 years later and just destroyed them. And that is
24,
like, that actually, like, it makes it even. Like, at this point now, there's no pain. So it's like, that's the kind of thing, like, winning a World Series against, like, the Mets or something, it won't make that pain go away. It has to be, like, you have to look the enemy in their eyes again and make it clear that, yo, you guys got lucky. Because this is the thing, right? I always felt, I'm like, fuck, the Chiefs in that first Super Bowl, they got lucky. But you can't say that as a loser because it makes you come across as like a super sore loser. So what you have to do is you have to do what the Eagles did. You have to go beat the shit out of that team. So then when you say you guys got lucky, it has some weight. It actually means something because you can kind of say that it looks true. It looks like they waved off the BI bucket, by the way. So 93-81 still. That's what the Jays have to do. If the Jays, the reality is like the Dodgers got fucking insanely lucky, but you just can't say that because it comes across as like bitter and a bad loser, all these things. So you just can't say it. But if you go beat the shit out of the Dodgers, then you can retroactively go back and say you guys were lucky and it means something. Now it's going to be harder to say the LA Dragon because they got Kyle Tucker and the best reliever in Edwin Diaz. Yeah, bro, it's the fucking evil dynasty. Well, no,
by the way, upset alert.
Was Evil Empire, right?
Upset alert.
Purdue won?
Purdue beat Michigan by 8 points.
Jeez. Shout out to Zach Edey's team. Hoping for a fourth quarter collapse, but heading to the store to get a few things. Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Purdue
I think
beat
who was I
Michigan.
think
Oh
it
my
was
god!
Will that said he went to get food and then came back and it was a big lead. So when people leave, things tend to go well. Hopefully, I mean you're cheering for a loss.
Wow.
But yeah.
Michigan, you beat Ohio State and you lose to Purdue. The Ohio State curse got you.
Hey, I mean, it happens when you have, I guess, such a big and such an emotional game. There is a hangover that can happen.
By the way, you want to finish up that game real quick?
Oh, okay. Good defensive
The next
possession.
commercial?
Raptors. Yeah, at the next break, because this game got fucking interesting. Barnes. Oh, yeah. I didn't think he had the trigger that early in the possession.
Okay, so Purdue won. And South Florida's going to be Wichita State.
Wichita?
Hey, South Florida has 69 points. Nice.
Nice. RJ to Scotty to Pirtle, push shot, and it falls.
It's 70-54 South Florida. So South Florida just won the American Championship trophy.
Tobias wide open from 3 knocks it down.
And exactly 25 minutes, the countdown to the bracket.
Bracketology time.
Yep.
RJ off the glass, misses. Pirtle to Jacoby. Can my Rockets beat the Lakers? I'm tired of the Lakers thinking they're good. Just as you say that, Sai says, I'm back. I mean, I don't know. I think it's very on brand for Lakers fans to be delusional about their team because delusion is just like, when you're a team that's won that much and you have such random shit happen, like you just get LeBron and Luka, I think it would be hard to not be delusional. That being said, though, hey, man, I don't know who it's going to be, but we know that if they run into Jamal Murray and the Nuggets, we know how that ends. And this is the Raptors, guys. They can lose to the Pelicans, but beat the Pistons by like 8 or 9. Yeah, man. Just very mediocre team. Scotty hits the free throw to complete the and one, and it's a 14-point game again. 98-84 with 10 minutes to go. Lakers are not a championship team. Absolutely. All right. We're going to finish this game off. What's the score?
It's your turn.
You have 143. I have 162. Jeez, okay. Are we both going for centers? No, you're going for a 2 guard. Oh, okay. Your choice is pretty easy. I got to get this right. I think this is bad. No, it's not. It's good, Hakeem. Yeah, 42. All right.
Give me James Harden. Give me James Harden, the shooting guard.
No, you're right. You're right. But it's like mediocre in this case is like it's the average of both possible outcomes. Like they're not a flatline average team that's just average. They're average because they'll spend equal amounts of time being good and equal amounts of time being shitty. Who did you say?
James Harden.
Yeah, easy pick there. All right, so the deficit now is 11.5. We're both picking
LeBron.
6 men. You're taking LeBron? Oh, shit. Okay, so I have to get a 35-point Cav. Oh. I don't
think honest,
Kyrie gets it done. I think I have to take Donovan Mitchell. We got it. 24.
Does Sai want to play?
Okay, Sai, do you want to play next? Dog.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what my mother's cooking out there, but it smells pretty good. I think we're having steak tonight.
Ooh.
She's also cooking some corned beef.
Okay, well, Sai is first. He gets the Mavs. I know he's taking Luka, so I just took Luka for him. We don't have to waste time. I'm taking Dirk.
Okay, they're doing the NCAA men's basketball championship selection show right now. I'll tell you what's going on about it.
Wizards side.
They're doing the selection show for the men's NCAA men's championship selection.
Charlotte Hornets.
Luka and Beal.
Childhood show. Okay, I was big into Yu-Gi-Oh and the Pokemon show and Naruto. Those were my like go-tos. But Max Ruby, I don't know if you mean like literally like even younger. So then probably SpongeBob.
What about Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry was like even younger than that. Like I used to like Tom and Jerry in a time of my life that I don't even remember really. Like Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes definitely did it for me. But yeah.
I still watch Tom and Jerry. I still watch Tom and Jerry and SpongeBob now, even though I'm 24 years old.
Fouled by Jacoby. Hey man, they're still good shows. But yeah, Sai, you're taking a Charlotte Hornet. Ed, and Eddie and SpongeBob. Yeah, so I watch a lot of SpongeBob. I've never actually seen Ed, and Eddie. Like I've seen the commercials and ads and whatnot, but yeah.
Larry Johnson.
Okay, game is back. I'm locked in. 98
Next
to 84.
commercial break.
Under 10 minutes to go. Scotty, double team comes. Oh, cross court pass to Jacoby. It's a good look. Doesn't hit the shot. RJ. IQ. Floater.
Okay, here we go. I'm watching the thingy right now. Of the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship Selection Show.
Okay, thank God he missed. Bro, Tobias Harris turned the ball over right to his teammate in the corner for a wide open three. I've never seen that happen where a player loses his handle into a perfect pass. Thankfully, he missed the shot, though. Offensive rebound, 2 offensive rebounds in a row now. Detroit swinging the ball around. Tobias on RJ. Tobias creates some space, hits a baseline jumper. 12-point game.
What is going on with this show right now?
Pirtle misses a good look at the basketball. That little push shot was there.
So the March Madness is Division 1 tournament, right?
Yeah.
Division 1, like the biggest schools.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, no, bro. Jakob Pirtle is down, fell on his back. He kind of just collapsed. I thought it was a foul because of the way he collapsed, but clearly his back must have. Well, he's up now. Hopefully he's okay, but you don't like to see your 7-footer with back issues just collapse and grab his back like that.
Put Trace Jackson Davison.
Yeah, my jaw did drop, but I was also just pissed. Like, I was kind of pissed that the Lakers got lucky like this, because why the hell did they just keep getting lucky like this? Like, they're already advantaged enough as a premier market and, like, as a marquee franchise. The hell do they need other teams helping them out? Like, I was upset. Because, like, when I was younger, I used to hate the Lakers because I was used to just think that, like, if you're a team that can go into the luxury tax more than any other team, like, that doesn't make you, like, I don't know. That's just not like that. The winning is expected. Like, if I'll just say it like this, like I didn't think that it's that impressive to be a winning organization that is richer than everyone else. Like, you're like the rich kid that's succeeding. Like, of course it's gonna happen, right? But when the Lakers had that shitty run post Kobe, that killed my hatred for them because I got to see them look like a pure dog shit team, and that was cool. That healed my hurt. But I was just like, what the hell, man? Like, this is not necessary. I was pretty pissed.
The Lakers? Like the Lakers sound like the Dodgers in the MLB.
Big up GOAT GM Nico. Yeah, I mean it's less the case now because the second apron basically has created a hard cap. But yeah, see, this is how Lakers fans want to put a statue of Nico up. I'm putting this into existence knowing the Lakers, they finna land Wemby for Austin Reeves in a second round pick. It's something insane could definitely happen. Absolutely.
Okay, 18 more minutes of the March Madness selection show. 17 minutes.
Okay.
Probably gonna happen during your
Big Zo.
Sixers.
Damn, I fucked up.
Have we tried Tyrese Maxey?
Nah, but if I didn't pick Alonzo Mourning, I could have used Joel Embiid at center.
True.
I'm going to take Joel Embiid as a sixth man, and
you're taking it from Sai. Ooh.
Yeah, so now I'm not leaving him for Sai. Sai has to go sixth man Allen Iverson or try his luck with somebody else. This is the 4D chess of this game.
Go with J. Cole. Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris over me? I will never hear his name without thinking of that clip, man. Thank God Jimmy Butler was there to give us that amazing moment.
All-time assist leaders: Bobby Hurley, 1009. Braden Smith is one assist by from all-time assist leaders.
Ooh, quickly. Floater doesn't fall. Jeez, man.
So one more assist for Braden Smith to pass.
A lot of empty possessions.
Damn, okay.
Okay, thank God he missed.
100-88.
Yep. I'm about to see a bucket. RJ spins, finally shoots, and puts it down. 100-88.
No, there you go. There's your bucket.
There it is. 16
minutes left till the selection show. This is probably going to happen during your Emotion Football stream, I think.
Yeah.
So I keep an eye on it for you.
RJ. Oh, BI did not turn his head. Ball gets stripped from his hands. Easy dunk.
So projected number 1 seed: Duke, Arizona, Michigan, and Florida.
Yo, you really came back with the Wemby Lakers icon, bro. I can't tell if you're trying to jinx it or manifest it at this point. Lakers starting 5, Anthony Edwards 2, Cooper Flag 3, Wemby at the 5, Jokic at the 4. Because see, this would be disgusting, reprehensible stuff.
Did he really just change his profile picture to a Wemby in a Lakers jersey?
He did. He absolutely did.
Oh my Lord.
Okay, these are your center options. So Tim McCormick, Moses Malone, Al Horford, Spencer Haas, Mike Gaminsky, Matt Geiger, and Samuel Dallenberg.
By the way, do you agree with this? Arizona, Michigan, Florida, and Duke, all the projected number 1 seeds for the March Madness.
I don't know the teams well enough to know if that's right or wrong, to be honest. So,
because that's projected number
right,
1 seeds
but my knowledge is basically on the prospects. It's just the other look. No, for sure. I know you're a Rockets fan, but yeah, I'm just like, damn, that lineup would fucking suck.
We're just waiting for Sai.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through your small forward options.
Malone.
Moses Malone is
a center, I think.
Right? 39.
39
Okay, good pick. He didn't burn the 6th man.
Celtics. Oh, small forward. Oh.
It's a choice between a couple guys here.
Tatum, Bird.
Pirtle.
13 minutes to the selection show.
Scotty backing down his man, turns around, jumper, and it falls.
By the way, are you doing any streams for March Madness?
Maybe towards the end.
Like if a bigger team plays each other early, are you going to do like that?
Yeah. Layup by Cade.
Like you did last year.
6:12 to go. 10-point game. 102-92. And
Are you going to be
a foul on the Pistons away from the ball.
Are you going to stream the national championship, Gil?
We'll see. It depends on the matchup.
Depends, yeah.
No one would get the pick and roll.
Imagine an underdog
coach. Yeah, man, they got a podcaster as a coach.
Imagine an underdog wins the national championship this year for college basketball.
It'd be amazing. Scotty,
hey, we should add a Toronto college in that mixture. See how well they do.
I think our best shot would be TMU, and I every now and then they play a U.S. school. But nah, bro, all the best Canadian talent goes to American schools, so it wouldn't be good.
True.
If that's an offensive foul, review that shit. He should not be getting free throws for that. He stuck his leg out.
Are they challenging it or no?
Oh, no, he didn't. Fuck. Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's going to be 3 free throws. Jakob Pertl, that was fucking stupid, man. They can challenge it if they want.
More about Eagles agreed to return to Philly on a 1-year, $7 million deal. That's not bad.
That's big. It also kind of eliminates the need to draft a tight end. We probably still should, but I'm doing this video today, right? As of right now, like it would be a huge need because we only have 2 backups under contract. But now we have 2 backups and Dallas Goedert. It'd be okay.
I got update on Tank Dell.
1 second. What's the update?
Tank Dell working with Receiver Factory on Instagram today. Dell continues to work back from his 2024 injury and expected to be ready for OTAS.
GG's, because I'm going to pick Dwayne Wade. I need to bridge a gap. He's going to pick LeBron, and LeBron is basically the same as D Wade. So Cy gets the win. Okay, does anybody else want to play this game? Because if not, it'll be Cy against Jared. But let us know. Yeah. This is the kind of franchise where if you win anything, you're God. Yeah.
I guess nobody else wants to play.
3 shots. Yeah, they didn't.
Cy say run it.
Cy say run it. Okay. Jared, your first team, the Toronto Raptors.
Oh. Give me Kawhi.
Okay.
Give me the claw.
Sorry, anybody but Kawhi.
10 more minutes left till the March Madness selection show. I'm actually kind of excited. I'm not doing the bracket this year, though.
Yeah.
Last year I sucked horrible at it. Penn Quakers beat Yale today in OT. No way he just did that with 1 second left. No way.
Yeah, shout out to everybody watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That shit helps.
Yeah, by the way,
sorry, what's that?
The Penn and Yale thing was went to overtime.
So the reason I say no is because I don't think there's a Giannis trade that leaves us as a contender. I think we get rocked as an organization by a Giannis trade where like we trade too much and now we're just a worse Milwaukee, right? Because it's clear as day that you can't just throw 4 players around Giannis and you have a contender. That much is clear. So I just don't think there's a Giannis trade where we have a good enough team after that we're actually in meaningful contention for the chip.
Get me Giannis to the Celtics. We'll trade Jaylen Brown and Derek White for Giannis.
He said trade the streamer.
We'll trade Brown and Derek White for Giannis.
BI from 3. Oh my God, man. BI, 2 tough shots. Couldn't make either one. They would want Scotty for sure. And let's say magically you keep Scotty Barnes, right? A Giannis and Scotty team has to be very carefully accommodated because neither of them are floor spacers. So you have 2 ball dominant non-shooters, they're also, like you need a very distinct roster outside of that, and we don't have it.
It's nice that Vince Carter when it's time.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to
be bro. Again, you just don't need to be that aggressive there.
And by the way, South Florida beat Wichita State.
Wichita.
Wichita. Chia.
Cade. Tough shot over Scotty, man.
7 minutes left. I'm actually kind of excited to see where USC ranks.
BI. RJ in the corner. Misses. Short. Rims out short. Raptors get the offensive rebound. Oh, BI loses his handle. Recovers. Fuck, dude. The double team is coming. He dribbled the clock out and misses the shot. Foul on Thompson? Thank God.
Oh my God, Mavs won by 10 points against the Cavs today.
Will we win or choke again? I think we'll win, but I think we're going to make it insufferable. Like, it's going to be really, really bad. Like, to sit through. Can we all agree that Giannis is leaving? It's like Max Crosby, like, even though Baltimore backed out, I think he's still leaving. He has to leave. If the Bucks keep him, it's actually stupid for the Bucks to keep him. It's not just about being emotional. Shed dribbles into a good little spot, gets the floater off, and just misses. Cade goes the other way, dunks it down, and flexes to the camera. 104-99, a 5-point game. A 14-point game has trickled into a 5-point game with 4 minutes to go. Shit is getting intense. That's why Andrew asked, will we win? And then Scotty turns it over and not on the same page with BI.
Well, Cavs lost. Five more minutes to the selection show. I'm not watching every single game. That's a lot of games to watch on March Madness. Imagine sitting through all those games to watch.
It's a foul on who? On Scotty? Nah, that's a moving screen. Come on. Mavs won by 10 points against the Cavs. Yeah, man. The Mavs won the Avs matchup. The big Av rivalry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They both have AVS.
And finally, the offensive foul on Detroit. I think we got a bit of a makeup call there.
Hey, that makeup call gives you SoFi scores spoiled it.
We got some quick buckets coming up. Damn. Okay. I wasn't even looking that way.
Damn.
IQ goes around the screen. IQ in the game now for Shed. Yeah, Shed is out of the game. We got the scoring punch back. Scotty drives, kicks it to Quickly. BI missed 3 shots in a row, but not this one. BI makes a 3. 8-point game.
The Raptors are making this game close.
And then a back cut, easy dunk for Thompson the other way. Somebody definitely missed their assignment completely. 6-point game, just under 3 minutes to go. And Raptor
4
ball,
minutes.
keep it out.
4 minutes.
$2:51 to go.
I think during your stream, I might check out my Rockstar Fruit Punch energy drink.
Scotty to Pirtle. Pirtle to RJ.
Okay, the first 4 out is Oklahoma, Auburn, San Diego State, California. The last 4
RJ
in Missouri,
drives.
Miami.
Misses the floater. Pirtle with the putback. 109-101. 8-point game again.
Damn. Poor Auburn.
20 points for Big Yak. Oh, fuck, man. Great pass from Thompson. Finds Tobias Harris wide open in the corner, who knocks down a 3. 109-101. 104.
J. Cole.
Back to a 5-point game. 2:08 to go. B.I.
J.
goes
Cole from
he lost function there.
downtown.
Tried to turn it over, though. He tried to turn it over, trying to hit Jacobus the roller. Gets the ball back. B.I. no passing. Just shoot it. And one. Let's go. Go. Contested midi. B.I. rises up over the defender, knocks it down with the contact, and B.I. will go to the free throw line for a chance to make it an 8-point game. And the Raptors are in the bonus. So all fouls up to from this point onwards result in free throws. Big shot. And hitting finger guns to the crowd and shit after. Huge shot.
Don't you get fined for that if you do that? Show guns?
You know,
Or
funny,
did you
I
like
think
show
that's
the
more of an
muscles?
NFL thing. The NFL is really he missed the fucking free throw. The NFL is huge about like gun weapon violence things. The NBA, I think, is a little bit more chill. Cade misses the three. RJ with the rebound. Quickly dribbles up the court. 1:39
You sure
to
about
go.
that? Not what John did.
Yeah, so Ja did that shit in like. I mean, what the fuck, dude? What a flop by Duncan Robinson. What a flop. IQ missed the step back, but what a flop. Cade, no. I don't know about that. I didn't think that was a foul. I thought Cade just he bumped RJ out of the way. He ended up getting a look at the basket. But yeah, 111 to 104. I think Pistons are in the bonus, so Cade will shoot free throws. As an Eagles fan, do you really believe in Jalen Hurts? Yes, he won the Super Bowl, but you can say those more. I believe in him in that he is an NFL quarterback. I think the criticism that says that he just fucking sucks. It's no, he definitely doesn't suck. He's just not an elite quarterback. I think he has a pretty limited skill set, I would say. That's where I think the criticism is fair, because there are certain things you just can't ask him to do. There's really only a handful of things you can ask him to do. And in order to put him in that situation, you have to have the right pieces around him so that you don't have to ask him for anything beyond what he can do. But if given that situation, I think he's a pretty dude. I think 3 of the best 5 Jalen Hurts games ever are 2 Super Bowls and an NFC Championship game. I believe that if the situation is right, he will show up and he will play good football. So it's I like the fact that I have a quarterback that I already know, hey, big shot by RJ. Big shot by RJ Barrett. 113-106. 7-point game. This game.
When did your Raptors use 3 timeouts?
Misses a 3. Pirtle gets the rebound. Scotty drives. Scotty finds RJ. 42 seconds left. Scotty has the ball, passes to Quickly. Quickly finds RJ. RJ finds B.I. B.I. on the wing, knocks down a 3. Game over, people. 10-point game, 30 seconds to go. This game is over.
By the way, does Sai want to finish up that game since this game's over?
Yep. Javonte Green jacks up a 3. Cade fouls Pirtle. Pirtle will shoot free throws with 17 seconds left. He could miss them both, and we're still fine. Big win.
Does Sai want to finish up our game real quick since this game's over?
Oh, crash out. Let me see. Crash out. Okay, any Knicks Raptors stream probably wasn't a good time unless I just started to ignore the game and do just talk to the chat.
Okay, here we go. The selection show is about to start for March Madness. Here we go.
Wolves Raptors, we collapsed at the end, so you can find Wolves Raptors.
Any Celtics?
There's a Raptors Hornets stream where we lost to the Hornets. That was just me. I had to block somebody in the chat. RJ leaks out, dunks it, 11-point game with 7 seconds to go. I had to block somebody from the chat because he was just being really, really stupid. So yeah, that's what I would say. I picked Vince Carter. Okay, we'll finish the game up. Big Raps W. Okay. You picked Vince. All right, this will be the last part of the stream, people. We're gonna finish out their game. Sai, you got the Celtics. I like fans getting mad at their teams, but yo, it's of course, no, I don't think it's like wrong or like even uncommon. I like crash outs too, bro. I used to love watching Arsenal fan TV while they were bad.
Okay, here we go. Duke versus Siena. 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 Duke versus Siena. Thursday, Ohio State.
Siena. I think Siena.
Ohio State versus.
Oh, Raptors get a bit of a rest now. Big win.
Versus who? Come on. TCU. Ooh. Ohio State versus TCU.
Yeah, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't.
St. John's.
Exactly, bro. That shit was amazing entertainment. They were crash out Centrals. Okay, JT is a sixth man. I just want to confirm with you.
St. John's versus. I'm just naming off the teams that they're facing right now.
But also, bro, I'm also not necessarily a crash out person. The reason is because, bro, I used to crash out so much as a kid. I think my knowledge for sports came from the fact that I didn't want to crash out anymore. I'm like, let me try to be knowledgeable. So when bad things happen, I can kind of see them coming. So it's like whenever the Eagles have been bad, I kind of saw it coming. So like there have been some moments that are like, oh my God, this is just so horrible. But like I really try to
Kansas
get familiar. Like I really try to put myself in a spot where it's like, hey, if the team has weaknesses, I know it. And also, I don't know. I don't get too high in the first place. Like you asked me if I think the Raptors are back. They're just not. Because the reality is they're not. If I thought they were back and I got my expectations up and then they crashed out again, yeah, of course. Like you're I don't know. I'm not like an emotional roller coaster kind of person.
I'm just naming off the teams that they're showing off right now, who they're matching up with. Louisville versus South Florida. Ooh, that's a good matchup.
Okay, Jared, you're picking a Boston Celtic. He took Jaylen Brown. And if you pick Bird or Tatum, it has to be as a sixth man.
You know what? Give me Kyrie Irving. Michigan State.
New Orleans Pelicans.
Anthony Davis versus North Dakota State. Ooh, that's a good matchup. Michigan State versus North Dakota State.
The video started with his head on the pod. Jeez. Brother, I needed this. Yeah, man. Very refreshing. Very refreshing. Who did you pick, Jared?
I said Anthony Davis.
Ah, okay. AD. Okay, go
UCLA.
ahead.
UCLA versus UCF. Is that University of Central Florida? What is that?
UCF? Yeah, Central Florida. Clippers for you, Ty.
I'm just naming out the teams right now. They're doing the East region first. Oh, UConn's number 2 seed. That's pretty good for UConn. Dude, UConn is pretty good.
I wonder if there is you're gonna have an interesting choice for Clippers when it's 2 guard and center, because intuitively no great options. Actually, no, there is one. I just thought of it. Fayette.
UConn versus Furman. What? I don't know what's Furman.
Furman is a small school, but they're in these things. You hear about them.
That's the East region. Okay, Duke is number 1 for the East region.
Yeah.
So Duke versus Siena, Ohio State versus TCU, St. John's versus Northern Iowa, Kansas versus Cal Pappas.
Wait, they didn't go AD at the 4? For what? In this game? No, so the Jared went AD at the 4, so Sai had to pick a different Pelican, and for some reason AD is at the 4. Sorry, Cousins is at the 4 and AD is at the 4. That doesn't make sense. They played together.
That's weird.
Yep. But also Cousins is right there with it. Cousins actually has a higher number than AD. Basically, Kyle, for the game, it's the scores are basically the players' points, rebounds, and assists, their averages for the season put together, and then you get whatever the player's best season is. So, and like, you don't have to think about what the best season was. You pick the player, and it just gives you whatever the best year is in total. So yeah, for DeMarcus Cousins, he was only in New Orleans for 1 year, and it was even less than a year, but he was fucking cooking up during that 1 year. And it makes sense because he's the center, so he probably got more rebounds than AD. But AD's peak year was 2018. It was higher. Damn, did Cy leave? Fuck, man.
No, I
feel
think
like I know who he's going to take. And I feel like I know who you're going to take as well. But yeah.
Okay, here we go. Who's going to be number 1, BYU or Arizona?
NBA or NFL team would you not want to GM? I would not want to GM situations with crazy owners. So I wouldn't want the Knicks job where I feel like that owner is just, he would kind of want to intervene. I would not want to be for the Cowboys because their owner intervenes. That or very, very cheap owners. So like the Cardinals, the Bengals, for the basketball, well, it used to be the Clippers, but now it's not. Like your Charlottes and Orlando's, yeah, get a cheap owner or an owner that wants to intervene too much. Those are the ones I'd want to stay away from. Brother, you're picking a Pelican. Sorry,
no, I thought he was picking a Clipper.
All right,
I'll be back, guy.
Okay, Jerry. Shooting guard for the Clippers.
Or a center.
Yeah. These are your center options.
Shit. I might have to...
Your 2 guard options are this.
You know what? Give me James Harden.
37 is pretty solid. Okay, you guys both have center and 6-man left. All right, Brooklyn Nets. You either go... These are the center options. You're either going these guys plus Jared Allen, or you're going 6th man. Oh, the comment didn't come? Oh, maybe it's the thing is happening again where not all the comments show up. Oh, no, it didn't show
I'm going with... give me Kyrie in the 6th man.
Irving. Okay, Brooklyn Nets.
I'm taking a chance on the center. You said you're going to be 30 minutes later for the basketball stream, for the football stream?
Yeah, it'll probably take me like half an hour to set up the NFL stream. Also, Kyle, I don't know if you got the link, but I'll put it in the chat. But I'll send you the NFL channel link.
Because I'm going to... He's going KD at 6.
All right. So you guys are actually in a very tight matchup, 192 to 190. Both are going center. It's going to be the Orlando Magic Center Wars. And unfortunately, I think this only goes one way. All right. So
you can already pick. You can already pick for him. He already know. I already know what he's going to pick.
I mean, you know what it is like. I don't know if you guys have seen the numbers before. I could see a person thinking Dwight Howard. Vucevic definitely has a high number, but it's just like we'll see what Sai does. Because I also is Sai the one that's down 192.
No, he's up. Arizona is the number 1 seed for the West versus LIU. I don't know what that is.
I think Long Island?
No, it's the West region. Villanova's 8. Wow.
But I think the regions are just where the games are played. Like schools from anywhere can end up there.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming he's
number 9, Utah State.
Should we just put Shaq for him?
Yeah.
Okay, so then you got to pick a Magic center. These are your 5.
Let me do Dwight Howard. See what he got.
38.
Yeah, 38. Yeah.
All right, big one, Sai. So Sai is going to be king of the court next time we play this. Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and
I'll see
subscribe
you
on your way out.
at the
And
football stream.
yep, check out the channel here, In Motion Football, where I will be in like half an hour to do the NFL stream. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Take care. I'll be on this channel again on Friday, but I'll be on the football channel between then. So if you have any, like every now and then on the football channel, we can talk basketball a little bit here and there. But yeah, tune in, and I'll see you guys then.